So this will be a very short tutorial because I'm making it to correct the problems or the challenges we had in the previous tutorial. So remember we tried to sort a list and we had some issues, and we also tried to do a for loop and also a while loop. So let's start with the first problem we have. We want to sort the scores. So for now, if we print scores, we see that it's not sorted: 45, 56, 34, and so on. So to be able to sort it, you simply call the function scores, you call the method scores.sort. So at this point, it sorts the list. The challenge I was having is because I'm also trying to think that Python is a difficult programming language, and I'm trying to use methods I know from Java and C Sharp. But Python is quite easy. So simply say scores.sort and the deal is done. So at this point, it sorts. So that is just what you need to do. Say scores.sort. All right, having done that, I'm going to now show you how to use a for loop and a while loop. I already mentioned this for loop for item. The first type of for loop is for item in, let's say, scores, print item. It will print out all the item in the list. So print item. So it is a challenge of knowing many programming languages. Sometimes you get things mixed up. So let's see. If I print, it prints out the list of items, as you can see. So this is the first kind of for loop, and I'm going to show you the next kind of for loop. Is this one that says for I in 0 to range. Sorry, is for I in range. For I in range 0 all the way to, use a comma. So there's a syntax for I in range 0 to the length of the list. So what is happening here is that we are looping from I in range, from I ranges from 0 to the length of the score, to the scores list. So from 0 to 6. And I'm simply going to say print scores I. Okay, so print scores I. So it's also going to do the same thing, but this time let's use subject so that we'll have something a little different. So subjects. All right, so at this point, this is another type of for loop. Let's close up this. So if I run it, it prints out the list of subject: math, physics, Igbo, chemistry, and biology. So that is how the for loop works. Let me now show you the while loop, how to use the while loop. So the while loop actually makes it necessary for you to initialize the loop variable. The loop variable is like I, that will be counting from 0 to the end of the loop. So here we are going to say I is equal to 0 at the start of the loop. So the next thing you want to do is to say while I is less than the length of the loop. While I is less than the length of the loop and the length of the lists, I mean subjects. And then what do? We simply remember to always use the colon. Then we say print subjects I. So it's as simple as this. So this is a while loop, is a while equivalent of the for loop we've just written. So if I run it, okay, so we are having, I'm going to stop it. So we are having an infinite loop. The reason is because I is stuck at 0. So I is stuck at 0 and it's not increasing. So it means that we are going to put a statement that says I is equal to I plus 1. So we are going to increase I each time the loop runs once. Running a loop or one time is called an iteration. So several iterations happen. So in the first iteration, I is 0. in the next iteration I becomes 1, and so on. So I'm going to just run it again, and you see that it prints out beautifully. So we've succeeded in solving our problem. We've sorted the list, we've looked at the while loop and the for loop for a list, and I hope we've covered what we need to know about lists. So in the next lesson we are now going to discuss tuples. Tuples is very important, and this is what we are going to see in the next tutorial. I would like to thank you for viewing. Remember to subscribe if you've not subscribed, and also like this video and leave a comment for me if there is something you observe you would like to let me know.